Hi, I'm Hannah Eastridge, and this is my final project for King 4000 on what makes life meaningful. So we had to consider the quote, "The place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet." And we had some questions we had to answer to go along with this. So what deep hunger in the world do I see myself being able to meet due to my education and my natural gifts and talents? So I want to be a teacher, and the deep hungers that I see myself meeting are knowledge and nurturing. When I become a teacher, I want to prepare students to the best of my ability for a life beyond the classroom. And this will consist of teaching them the content that they need, along with the ability to be caring, thoughtful, compassionate, and loving towards others. What problems or issues might I encounter as I go forth from King and try to pursue my vocational calling? So a fear I have is once I get out of college, I won't be able to find a job in teaching, and that no one will want to hire me because there's going to be someone that has more experience than me applying for the job. And how might a focus on virtue, vocation, or authenticity help to counteract these problems? So I just need to remember that I believe teaching is my calling in life, and if I am meant to be a teacher, then that door will open when the time is right. So we had to talk about some transformative experiences that we've gone through during our time at King. And one of them is that a few years ago during my last semester of my freshman year of college, I started dating this guy that was one of my closest friends. And things started off really well, but after about half a year, things just got messy. And we argued all the time, and he became very controlling, and we didn't trust each other. It just became a very toxic and negative relationship. So in June of 2015, we broke up after dating for almost a year and a half, and I completely dropped him out of my life after this. And because of that experience, I have grown stronger, and I am more confident in myself, and I know that I will never let myself settle for anything less than what I know that I need in life. And another experience is that this past summer was my first time doing something completely out of my comfort zone. I went on a trip to Malaysia and Indonesia with a group from King, and it was an amazing experience. Not only did I get to see beautiful and new things, but it made me realize how much of the world I haven't seen that I want to see. And this trip made me see that traveling is something that I want to continue to do in my life and see as much as I can. And one other experience is that over the past year, my younger brother has gone through some really tough emotional battles. He has seen therapists and psychiatrists for severe anxiety and depression, and he is currently still seeing a therapist. And during this time, I've had to learn how to try to help my brother through his hardest moments, and something I'm still working on every day. But helping my brother through these times will prepare me for when or if I have students that have behavioral or emotional issues. So what in the end makes for a meaningful life for me? A meaningful life means to make a difference in the world. I just want to make a difference in the world by becoming a teacher and helping students grow academically, but also as individuals. A meaningful life to me also means to take time to enjoy life with the ones you love and experience the world around you. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day life, but we have to take time to spend time with our loved ones. And a meaningful life also means to stand up for my beliefs and live my life the way I know I should as a Christian, and to spread those beliefs to others who don't know God. So we had to interview at least 2 people, I think, for this project. And one person that I chose was Tuesday Dow, who's my best friend, and Dr. Ong, who is a professor at King. Tuesday answered the question by saying that she thought, in general, a meaningful life is all about someone's perspectives, beliefs, and religion. She said that personally for her, a meaningful life would be to succeed in keeping values of belief set and to spread those values and beliefs. She said that she wanted to be a positive influence for people and to show love and help others. She also said that she would know if her life was meaningful if she could look back in the end of her life and take pride in all that she had done and know that she did all that she could do. And Dr. Ong, when he answered the question, he said that a meaningful life does not simply mean living a happy life. I would say that at the end of the day, a meaningful life for me depends on how impactful a person has lived his or her life. How many lives have to affected for good? How available has one been to comfort those in need and to provide what one can afford? A meaningful life is not necessarily a charmed life. No big house, lots of money, many children, etc. It might actually be a difficult life. Making something meaningful out of a life requires one to think beyond oneself. And we had to choose 3 quotes that were important to us throughout the book that we've read this semester. And one of them I chose was by Lee Hardy, and he said, "I was placed here for a purpose, and that purpose is one which I am in part to discover, not invent." Another one was by Margaret Piercy. In her poem, To Be of Use, she said, "The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbles to dust, but the things worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident." And then the third one was by Robert Frost in the poem The Road Not Taken. "It took the one less traveled by and has made all the difference." And that's the end.